So, y'all favorite celebrity couple is back on. We've been seeing them in the news. We've been seeing them in the tea. We've been getting all this tea. I mean, the season just started and it's already heated on the first episode. ZERUIAH is mad because she can't even get no space to herself. Troy mad because he don't have no space to himself. So it's a 3-bedroom apartment house. I'm not sure what it is, but it's not enough room. So right off the bat, ZERUIAH is mad because she trying to get in the closet. Troy trying to get in the closet. The room is too tight. It's just too much going on. They both getting ready at the same time in the same room. Like, why one of y'all just don't go get dressed in the bathroom or get ready in there and the other person get ready in the bedroom? That would have made more sense, right? So then, all of a sudden, somebody just walks out, and that was her sister. I'm thinking like, oh, I thought sister got her eviction notice off of last season, but no, ma'am, she is still here, still in the house, the free babysitter. I forgot. So of course, ZERUIAH is still on this high note of attitude central. I don't know what's going on with her, but why are you so angry? Why are you so angry? Like, what? Who made you that mad? Every morning, every day, every time we see you on live, every time we see you just on TV, this is your normal life. Your own sister said it. Like, I'm just trying to figure that out. Like, what you so angry about? What you want to talk about it? We can talk about it. I mean, I don't have no problem, but I just want to know why you be so mad. So she fussing at him, saying like, you doing this, you doing that, you doing too much, you need to go over here, da 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 da. You know, sis came out and she basically just like, I understand, but I be feeling bad for my brother-in-law because sometimes she just be going off for a long time and he just be sitting over there looking like he just lost and stuff and sad like a sad puppy. And I'm just like, well, dang. She ain't gonna step in and be like, sis, you need to chill out. But sis already said she feels like they not gonna last either because the way ZERUIAH be talking to Troy and treating him and belittling him all the time. Heck, I wouldn't even believe that they would stay together because ain't no way you gonna tell me that you can talk to me any kind of way all the time. No, because I'll be gone. He should have went home with Karen, but I forgot he can't go there because he paroled with ZERUIAH, his wife. So that's on him. That's what he like. He like the little toxicity situationship. Be my guest, because ain't no way you finna keep fussing at me about the littlest things in the world, and then your sister didn't even get the eviction notice after he told ZERUIAH before he comes home she need to be gone. And of course he brought that up too. He was just like, I mean, we would have more room if we didn't have extra people in the house. So that means he's talking about her sister, and he's just probably like pissed that why is she still here? And she probably like, don't worry about it. She probably snapping about that. So you trying to tell me that you already know how she is. We know how she is. You know how she is. So don't act like we don't know. So of course, I mean, the son is there. He's sleeping in his room. So sleeps in the back, and they sleep in the front, and then it's a bathroom. So I guess it's a 1-bathroom, 3-bedroom. So why Troy come out with some Zaza? Talking about he gotta roll up. She's like, you finna do that right now? He was like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it so we can have it for after work. We just gotta get lifted up and stuff. I just don't want to go in there, after a long day of work. We can just, relax after we get off. We can just smoke it then. I hope it's legal that he can do that because I forgot he's on an ankle monitor and he's sitting on TV doing that. I mean, they're the first real couple to actually do that. No, they're the second real couple that actually rolled up on camera. I was shocked to see that. I was like, really, Troy? And her son's right there in the next room? Okay, then. That's y'all business. I don't care. Do what y'all do. So she's excited about showing Troy the new business venture that she started for him and her for a project for HEAL. There's a nonprofit organization to support the formerly incarcerated people. And so she wants to show him around the new office, meet the new employees and assistants and all that stuff. So, of course, they're on their way there. He's excited. She's excited. They get there. She introduced to the 2 colleagues. Yeah, why do they look like all nervous and stuff? She was like, I'm real nervous about telling them about him and where he's come from. He just got out of prison. I hope they don't look at him the wrong way. Yeah, okay. Already, they're gonna look at the wrong way because the way they carry their stuff and what you brought into the environment, and now they feel like you got somebody from prison, and they're gonna think like, oh, he's gonna try to rob us, steal, or whatever. He might come in here from a violent crime or something like that. You know how people gonna judge your man, so don't even act like you don't know that. So after she introduced Troy to the two coworkers, the first one, she was just like, I don't know how to feel about it. He's the ex-con and da-da-da-da, and he comes to this, and I don't know what ZERUIAH got herself into, but I hope it works, and da-da-da-da, I hope she trusts him. And then when the older lady asked, like, so what did you get locked up for? He said for armed robbery and a gun, I think gun charge or something like that. And then she was like, all right. And left it at that. Like, girl, you could have not even asked that. Because I'm like, what did you ask that for? At this point, he's already in the door. He still got his ankle monitor on. He ain't going nowhere. They got a monitor on him. So he is not. Yeah, y'all know what? For him to have an ankle monitor on, he sure can go everywhere. Because sometimes, people can't be traveling all over the world. And especially when he did that 6 miles radius the last time walking off because he was mad about going to Buffalo. So I'm just trying to figure that out myself. Like, he ain't dinging nowhere because he just walking around freely, or is it okay? Like, I don't know. Is there a radius or something? I just want to know. And he's always saying, like, I never had, a job like this before. I got my own cube and stuff like that. But he was like, this is kind of like a business. So what he's going to be doing, like, he's going to be the runner to go check on the patients and stuff like that, doing follow-ups to make sure they're okay and stuff. And he said it just reminds him when he used to work the streets, where he can do what he needs to do. And he can also, but he's doing it legally, not illegally, but it's all still the same. I mean, sir, this is different because this is your job. It's not like you hustling. But I guess in his words, in his layman terms, for him to understand, hey, it works for you. That's great. I'm glad you're interested in this. So, ZERUIAH is gloating, and so is he. He's gloating about how proud he is about ZERUIAH's, starting his company, that, that she actually did it, by the time he got out, and now that he wants to give back to the community and help people out because he had to deal with all that stuff when he was locked up, and he understands that firsthand how they would feel when they first get out and how they're doing with the process because their mental is already, messed up when they get out, and their adjustment is a whole lot different. He's still learning himself, so he just feels like he can do this job. So we're gonna leave it on that. So they're laying in the bed as usual, talking and stuff, and then all of a sudden she said, I gotta tell you something. I received a text message. He was like, what is it? Like, come on, get it over with, because I ain't got time for the crap. Y'all, I was thinking it was her ex-husband texting saying he wanna work it out with her, but obviously no, it's a bill. She ain't paid since May and June. Now y'all said, you know what? I got another video for that. So she's saying that she ain't been paying her bills, and they haven't been able to keep the office open, so he won't be able to go in and out the office, and the invoices haven't been making it in because they haven't been making no money. So she had to use all the money that they had, and now they're behind, and she thought she could handle herself. So you already know that didn't piss him off because he's like, why you didn't say nothing before? And she was like, well, I just thought I could handle it on my own. He was like, handle it on your own. So what are we going to do now? And so she was just like, well, I mean, this is a nonprofit, business, and this is what happens. He said, yeah, but what are we supposed to do? Lay in the bed and twiddle our thumbs and just let something else, like something's going to happen in 2 days or something like that? Like the money's going to fall down in our laps or something? So, that pissed him off because he's sitting there like, what else are you going to hide from me when you're just waiting last minute now to tell me that we ain't got no money? Because at the end of the day, we can't lay in bed all day, and I need food, clothes, shelter, all that. And she was just like, well, I paid up, but now we owe the rent for the building and all that stuff. But the rent is okay here, but it's not like we're living check to check, all this stuff. So it's a different way of how they run their business with the invoices. And now that everything has slowed down, nothing has been paid, and so now you owe $7,000 in debt. So I'm just trying to figure out, was that money that you put in that bouquet and that money that you gave him when he got out, was that money that you should have been paying that rent with? I just want to know. So Troy is mad. He done got up out the bed, like how he looking right now. So what's your solution? Like, what are we gonna do? We can't just sit up here and just act like ain't nothing just happened. Like for part 2.